Hello friends, welcome to my channel The Right Direction. Now I'm going to speak about the topic The Mystery of the Missing Cap by Manoj and first unit. Manoj is one of the prominent distinguished storyteller, writer, biographer of the modern times, and he is firmly rooted from the Orient soil. We can consider him as the son of the soil, and he was awarded most of the prizes which cannot be describable. And in this topic, mystery of the missing cap, the writer deals with the life that was happened in a village. That means common life, common man is the subject matter of these topics. From the very beginning, you know that the story, you think what kind of story, but here he had given a different thing, different outlook in a new way. And it is certainly not my motive. That means here he is telling what he is telling. It is not certainly not his motive in recounting the episode of 2 decades ago. That means period of 10 years is called decade, and Dui Dasandhi Dhari ago to raise a laugh at the expense of Sri Maharana or Babu Birakisar. That means in this topic the main two characters are Sri Maharana and Babu Birakisar. They were the reputed leader of that time. That means Babu Birakisar is the minister of Fishery and Fine Art. Then the Honorable Minister of Fishery and Fine Art of my state. Here he is explaining. On the contrary, I wish my friends and readers to share the sympathy I certainly nurtured in my heart for these two men over all these years. That means everybody is concentrating on these two people because these were the two reputed people of that locality, of that area. ତେଣୁକରି ସେ ଏରିଆରେ ଏଇ ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଥିଲେ reputed person. Sri Maharana was a well-to-do man. That means everybody known. He was a familiar figure. He had the only pakka house. That means being a jamidar or being a respectable, being a wealthy man during that time. See somewhere thile jar kiछि pakka ghar thibo, he hochi reputed man. He must be rewarded, he must be prized, he must be respected. So pakka houses in an area of 20 villages, whitewashed on the eve of India achieving independence. The house shown as a sort of tourist attraction for the flocks of the nearby village. ତାଙ୍କ ଘରଟେ ଥିଲା ବହୁତ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଏକ ପ୍ରକାର ଦର୍ଶନୀୟ ସ୍ଥାନ. All the people are coming because during that time the people are staying in Thatcher House. ସମସ୍ତେ କଚ୍ଚା ଘରେ ରହୁଥିଲେ, so it is difficult. They don't have any idea about pakka house. So for this purpose, as it is a tourist destination, they are coming to enjoy these things. They stopped and looked at it whatever they passed by, for none could overlook the symbolism in the operation that he had been carried out after a nearly half a century. No one can see such a thing because during that time the living standard of the people was so much miserable. से समय लोकंकर बंचिबा शैली बहुत दुखपूर्ण थिला बा दरिद्र थिला. Sri Maharana had a considerable reputation. For this purpose, तांकर सेथि पई तांकर ओटे reputation थिला बा तांकर ख्याति थिला. Reputation as a conscientious and generous man, भद्र एवं जणे जनाशुना व्यक्ति थिले. He was an exemplar host with 2 ponds full of choice fish and a number of well cared for cows. He was a happy villager. That means during that time we can counted the man has reputation. ତାଙ୍କର କିଛି ଗାଈ ଥିବ, ତାଙ୍କର କିଛି ଜମି ଥିବ ଏବଂ ପଣ୍ଡସ୍ ଥିବ, ପୋଖରୀ ଥିବ, ମାଛ ଚାଷ ହଉଥିବ, everything. That's why we counted. But today we counted the man who is seeking the highest paid salary. But during that time such is completely absent, and we counted the man in such a way. Came independence as is well known. The ancient land of India has had 4 major castes from the immemorial. That means before that in history everywhere we learn that there are 4 castes. The division of caste is Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. But what happens here? But during this immediately preceding independence, a new caste was emerging. स्वाधीनता पर एक नूतन जातिर अभ्युदय होला. कौन होला? All over the country of a patriots. That means whatever it may be, we always want to maintain unity in diversity. आमे समस्तिଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ विभिन्नता ମଧ୍ୟ एकता मेंटेन करू, except that we want to maintain the universal brotherhood among ourselves, आम ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଏବଂ विश्व भातृत्व ବା भातृत्व भाव बजाय रखिया ପାଇଁ चेष्टा करू. So the 15th August 1947 gave a big boost to their growth. For this purpose, that means if we are not achieving this sense, or we are not struggling against the Britishers in unitarily, we cannot achieve the independence. It almost every village, beside the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras, a couple of patriots came into being. Everywhere, from every section, people are coming to raise their voice against the Britishers. Sabu section, sabu sampradayar लोक माने स्वतः प्रभुत्व भारे आसीथिले ब्रिटिशर्स मानक विरुद्ध स्वर उत्तोलन करथिले. So it was observed that small fisheries of Sri Maharana were often exercised in honor of these new people. Certain time these small fisheries तांकर जो छोटो माछ चाष बा पोखरी रहउतला सेटा किछि लोक माने कोइ भोजी भातर आयोजन होतले और सेतिरे समस्त खुशी होतले. And observers began to notice that Sri Maharana himself was fast becoming a patriot. Everywhere he was a patriot. As I found out later, he had even notched the ambition to become a member of the state legislature. So definitely he wanted to become a member of a state legislature. That means he wanted to become an MLA for the state legislature. The incident I now relate occurred at the outset of India in this direction. Why occur? I witnessed the incident as a small boy in my maternal uncle's house, which I frequently visited, being just near Sir Maharana's. Definitely he always went there. Every time he was going there to enjoy the beauties or to get relaxed, to go to his maternal house. समस्ते सेटा पसंद करते जे कि समस्ते का मामू घर बा अजा घर को समस्ते जीवा ପାଇଁ पसंद करते. And the author is not far behind. एते टाइम त बात दे परिबा नै. So when I narrate it, I do show naturally with the understanding which has muttered with me. एटा तांको क्षेत्र in those early days of Swadesi ministries, there are no deputy or sub deputy minister. ए जुगरे किछि से समय रे बा कोन थिला ना डेप्यूटी हमर जेंति मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट, मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस से भड़ी किछि नथिला. सो ऑल वेयर ए फुल फ्लेज मिनिस्टर, किंतु से समय जे मिनिस्टर होतला से संपूर्ण भाବରେ मिनिस्टर रहउतला. एंड बाबू पिरक्षी सर, रिमेंबर, he is just like a friend to Sir Maharana, who had held the portfolios of fisheries and fine arts. जे कि से स्थान अलंकृत करथिले fisheries and fine art held from our district, coming from the district of Sri Maharana. The sponsor of Sri Maharana, though, thought is proper that his debut into politics should have the blessings of Babu Officer. That means here he arranged a great procession, great function in the to welcome, to give a warm welcome to the ministers of fisheries and fine art, Babu Birakisar, in order to entry into politics. In those days, ministers' daily life was largely made of speech making, public receptions. As today is also minister is going to inaugurating and to delivering the lectures. A reception was arranged for Babu Birakisar with Sri Maharana as the chairman of the reception committee. That means chairman was everything was done under the proper supervision, proper care of Sri Maharana in order to give warm welcome to Babu Birakisar, the ministries of fisheries and fine art. Sri Maharana's huge ancestral cane chair, laid in the linen cover and upon which the best village cemeteries had laced a pair of herons with two big fish in their beaks. For a fortnight every day, the children of the village lower primary school devoted the afternoon to practice the welcome song. तांको सेमाने संबोधन करियो पई केमिति सजा हबो, केमिति डेकोरेशन हबो एवं केमिति कोरस बोला जीवो. From this they were preparing for a longer period of time. बहुत दिन धरि सेमान ता पई पूर्वरु प्रस्तुति आरंभ करि दैछन्ति हला. Among the many strange phenomena wrought by the great spirit of the time was the composition of this song. For the compositor, the head pandit, ये चार्ज लेथिले हेड पंडित सॉन्ग टा को कंपोजिशन करिया पई of the school, had lived 67 years without any poetic activity, but he has taken during that time. We are professional, but during that time there is no professionalship. So the refrain of the song still rages echoes in me. Its literal translation would be the refrain means repetition. Say song ର repetition ଏବେ ବି ତାଙ୍କ ମନରେ ଗୁଞ୍ଜି ଉଠୁଛି ବା ଗୁଞ୍ଜରଣ କରୁଛି. O mighty minister, tell us, do tell us. Hey mighty minister, hey महान मंत्री, तुम्हें कुह, how do you nurse this long and broad universe? किभଳି भाବରେ ତମେ ଏତେ ବଡ଼ डिपार्टमेंट एते बड़ पृथ्वीକୁ संभाଳି रखिଛ. The rest of the song cataloged the great changes nature of human experience on the occasion of minister coming. किछि परिवर्तन होला. How the sun almost blushed in a romantic happiness then morning. Everything is not so detailed. How each everybody recited a particular raga. केमिति गोटे पक्षीटी तार स्वर प्रकाश करुछि, and with the eagerness of throbbing of the heart of women folk waited to blow their conch. किभଳି भाବରେ स्त्री लोक माने सेमाने शंख बजाई मिनिस्टर को संबर्धना देवे ता पूर्व प्रस्तुति चली था. When the minister stepped into the village, जेतेबेले मिनिस्टर आसी गारे पादा थेपिले, I know that nowadays minister do not enjoy such glory, but these present days no such glory. Minister एबे आउ चालू नांती पादरे. They were, but during that time minister means नेता कहले of the people by the people. जो we think that democracy is of the people by the people, they are the people representatives. से माने होची लोक मानकर प्रतिनिधि, but not what the today's minister are doing. That means they think it is something different. So but it was very different then when the rustic children, definitely when you go to village area, rustic means common folk or village people, village folk, village children coming and gather. तमे जेतेबेले गोटी गाँ को जीव किछि फंक्शन समस्या gather होंती and wrangled over several questions. What does minister eat? What does he think? Does he sleep or not? Does he ever suffer from colic or colds? That means it is the general tendency of a human being. What the minister जेतेबेले से पदवीटा लागि जाउछि, जेतेबेले जे उपाधि लागुछि, सेही समय हम चिंता करू से लोकटा कोन हेतो, whether he is a man or something different. We think about his food, about his anything. We are thinking what that minister is doing. Shri Maharana himself was hectically excited. He was excited. He used to sleep for a full hour in the afternoon, but give up that habit at least 10 days. जेहेतु से सबुदिन तांकर अभ्यास थिला, but he left that hobby. Why? Because he wanted that the reception or the program or the warm welcome must be success. माने समस्ते लागि गले कि भଳି भाबरे कामटा सक्सेस हबो. All his time passed in examining and re-examining details of arrangement. Every time he is properly supervising under his personal care, yet he seemed nervously uncertain. Definitely certain time he is nervous. So in this way I have given a nutshell about the first unit of the mystery of the missing cap, in which way you will know about all these things. So please share and subscribe and click the bell icon of my channel so that I can produce or I can give more and more, upload more and more videos for the development, benefit and improvement of your career. Thank you.